because I wanted to see firsthand what these soil conservation practices to protect our water quality, how they work. You know, we saw cover crops, we've seen the bioreactors, and we see these filter strips that are being planted. All of these are part of a strategy to reduce the loss of nitrates. I'm not only visiting this farm, I've been in Greene County, I've been in Pocahontas County, Tama County, Clayton County, to see all different types of practices and what is working out here in the field. And it's really an eye-opening experience. I hope more Iowans will get a chance to do this. I hope to, as governor, encourage Iowans to become more knowledgeable about water quality, and this is an issue that we all are concerned about.
That's when I first realized that indeed my nitrate levels were higher than they should have been leaving the farm through my tile water. But then putting in cover crops and using the bioreactor, I could reduce those nitrate levels. And I think that's something that farmers need to understand, that we can make a difference by the practices we use on the farm.
But we're going to continue to work and try to educate more Iowans and get more legislators, especially state senators, to recognize how critically important it is that we move on this in the next session.
My goal was to share with him some of the practices that I'm doing here in the farm, cover crops, bioreactor, filter strips, prairie strips, but not just the fact that I'm doing them, but they do benefit water quality. And I think that's something that everybody's looking for in Iowa from agriculture.
We want to make sure that we have a reliable, long-term source of funding that partners with farmers to protect the water quality for the benefit of all of us.
Some of the farmers that we visited have been much more active with their neighbors. Tim Smith, for example, has had hundreds of visitors, I think, over the last several months on his research and demonstration activities. But a lot of the farmers are really asking the same question that I was asking. How do we get a massive enough number of farmers to take a look at these practices in order to be successful? At the end of the day, the answer to the question is one farmer at a time, by demonstrating that these practices are not only good for the environment, but will help long-term soil fertility and productivity.
We want to see these kind of practices and many others used throughout the state.